Wow, I have a weird ass bag that you can't see the game. Oh, now you can see. Hello. Alright, let's do it. So again, this game is an indie game, 3 hours long approximately, and it's a detective story-rich game. So it got a shit on of good reviews, and we're gonna play it now. Can you see the? No. Wait. Alright, you can see my overlay. Never mind. Let's play. Alright, this is the sound of the computer. You are logged in, authorized guest. Alright, enter query access to archived footage. Search terms murder. Clip stored in the session. Alright, searching. What? Let's see the first one. At the session. Let's add them all to session. What's that? Oh, query history and video subtitles, anti-glare filter, I don't care. Alright. Play.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
What?
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Alright, that is weird.
Yeah, that's me. But February, and that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Alright, this is July. We're talking about February. Who died? Simon?
That's me. But February, and that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Alright.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Wait, this is from 1st of July, 27th of June, and this is 3rd of July. Interim B. Alright, this is the same room, alright.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other, just that. Stories.
What? What is that related to? Cornerstone. Alright. Whoa. Oh, README files. Alright. Introduction to the logic base. Computer technology is the backbone of modern police work. The logic database is one of many continuing efforts to digitize our workflow and preserve evidence in a manner which will allow you to work more efficiently. In the coming years, the computers will continue to be the most valuable items your crime fighting toolkit. This database, wow, that's a lot to read, dude. This database contains footage transferred. I'll just read it fast for myself. Each of you guys, please do. Existing homicide. Oh, alright. So type the word robbery, and it returns all the clip which the speaker uses that word. And now the search multiple words, robbery supermarket. If you are working from a printed transcript, you can even more precise. Here's inverted commas to search for exact match against entire statement. Yes, I was there. To store the clips for later at the session. Also, if you wish to add additional tags on your own to help. Alright, this is pretty cool program. For any further assistance, please. I can't find questions, but I can find answers. That is pretty cool, actually. Really? Read me. Here's the database. I filled freedom of information. I filed the freedom of information to get guest access. Everything seems to work. Transferred videos. Wait. Alright. Transferred video tapes in. No one has touched them since I could. Take your time, SB. Hack info. Grusac? Grace hack. Mirror game. Is that Rickroll? Crackwood class. Alright. Mirror game. Player 1's turn. Oh. Why do you play for both of them? Is it like Go? Oh damn. I'm wrecking myself. Then I'll just really? I hope something cool would happen. Oh, DB check. This is the DB check now. Refresh. Volume 1 is missing. What? Alright. Clock. Alright. Prior history. Alright. Let's see. Murder. Simon.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernest Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
This is in June. This is in the end of June. Alright. Let's delete all this shit up. Did you play this game? What? No! Fuck. I want to delete the add session thingy, but alright, let's do it one more time. Can I skip the? Thank you. So that. Alright, all cool. Alright, so now we play this game. Let's see, so I'll search about Simon. Alright, so Simon, we know that Simon works and a mirror thingy, and he's doing glasses, all artistic works. So we know that. That's it. Let's see that.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. And bought a photo. They said I should bring a photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
Why I can't see the photo? Like, I wanted to say, if she showed me the photo, I would get mad because I want to imagine how Simon's look, but she didn't. She didn't show it. I went to rant.
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Alright, so this is Simon's work. Alright, this is Simon look. This is...
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Alright, so this is... where Simon's hang. This is where he likes to hang. Alright, clearly.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. You know, climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing. Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident. So what do we do next?
Alright, so let's see. This is Simon's hobbies. Alright, so I've watched all of them. 61 entries, access to limited 5 entries. Alright, I need to do it like that. Puffy. There's no Puffy. Shit, dude, Puff. Shit, dude. Dude. We are not related to this game. Let's see, what else? Like, love. Usually everything is related to love. Afterwards I'll search broken.
Thanks. Please find Simon. I love him so much.
Oh, that's a fucking lie. Alright, so Simon, here she doesn't know Simon is dead.
Thanks.
Alright, she's leaving. This is the end of the... ending. Alright. If I'm not playing it the way it should, just tell me.
No. I mean, everyone loves Simon. He was so nice to everyone. He loves me.
Alright.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater.
Eve's head?
There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach, and I held her head under, and I kept it out.
What the fuck?
And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her.
Why should...
And watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up afterwards. It was a love-hate relationship.
Wow. I would send that right away to fucking psychopath. Psychopath. Jesus.
Cute. You must love them very much.
Is he showing?
What ages are they?
Alright. Oh, this is 2 minutes.
You want me to play something? I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay. Probably needs tuning. No. It's okay. How about a traditional ballad? Should be right up your street.
Right up to your street. Right up your street.
Sisters came walking by the sea.
I don't know if I should watch it.
Oh, the wind and the rain. The eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. See, they both had a love for the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain, but he only cared for the youngest one. Oh, the dreadful wind. Oh, the eldest envied her sister fair. Oh, the wind and the rain, with a pretty little face and her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So she pushed her in and held her down. Oh, the wind and the rain watched her as she slowly drowned. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Oh, she floated up and she floated down. Oh, the wind and the rain floated till a ship came by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Out comes the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain. Father dear, here swims and swans. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And then it gets really weird, so I think that's a good place to stop.
I just got an achievement for that, by the way. You can see it, but I got an achievement, traditional ballad. All right. Let's see. All right. Not interesting and kind of creepy. Because it was weird, but let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see. Now, she almost killed Eve. Who's Eve? I think Eve. Alright, she's one of her friends. What's her name? She didn't say her name, but it's her story, so we'll say her. And Gig! What's up, mate? Sorry for breaking your, eardrums. But what's up, mate? How are you today? Didn't see you for a long time, boy. We're playing Her Story. If you don't know what it is, I would gladly explain it to you. Alright. You guys have the same... Oh shit. Wait, no. Alright. No! I need to change your color. Because you have the same color as Miko. And I can distinguish as fast. How do I change your color? Chat message. No. Shit, I can't. Never mind. So, she said she almost killed Eve. I want to predict that Eve is he's Simon's probably daughter. I don't know. From another girl. Eve. Alright.
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
Wait, she was what with the boys?
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it.
Alright, so...
Really hate her sometimes.
Eve is more popular with the boys and she's jelly.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off, I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents took me off.
Sorry. I didn't get the idea of this. I missed something.
What are you doing talking about Eve?
Alright, so her name is Hannah. Is that Morse code? Wow. Alright, so... Oh shit, this give me the chills, dude. Let's see what you just wrote. And I'll talk about this clip. Decided to visit you today and missed you. And you missed it. We're here in Russia seems advertising the game. Get even lunch. Stream girl tied to a chair. What? Wait, what? 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 What are you talking about? What is that game? This looks fucked up. In Russia seems to be advertising the game Get Even. What? Yeah, of course radio connected and everyone is connected. Dude, this is scary. This is... Oh my god. Alright, I'll get back to it later. So, right here, the detective probably left the... I see what you're saying, Geek. Yeah, probably advertisement trick. So, about this clip, probably the detective left the room and she's beating herself talking about Eve because she's giving out too much info, and her name is Hannah. Alright, now we can call her Hannah. Good. What else? And it gave me the fucking chills, dude. Alright. This is about 30 to June. Let's see.
My mother called me Eve.
What? Okay, now this is all fucked up. So Eve is the other side of her? Oh, I see what's going on. Alright, you see that? Like, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there's two, I can show you in the screen, but there's two glares. Oh, what's up, the room a creeper? There's two glares, like light flares, and there's the silhouette of my shape of my head and my lips. Look at that. Oh, this is creepy, dude. I'm afraid. I'm trying to move to to be sure it's not me. Alright. Alright, you see by the black one, maybe I can see my eyes through it. There's my lips. This is my nose. I can't see my eyes though. Alright, never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This gives me creeps. I like creeps. So, the Room of Creeper, how are you today? Do you know this game? Her Story. What I'm gonna search? Eve, Hannah, Mother, Broken, Love, Broken. Trying. I'm good, and nope, I never heard of it. What is it about? Alright, so this game basically is a detective game. You need to understand probably what happened from video clips. And you find video clips by searching keywords. Now, the keywords are what she's saying in the transcript. Like if she said broken, and I search for broken, it will pop up. But there's only 5 vacancies. Then I need to narrow it down. So I started the game with murdered. She said, I didn't murder Simon. Do you think it's a murder? And then I said Simon, and then I got, I don't know, a description about Simon that she's explaining. And then she said she had fight with Simon and she almost drowned. She wanted to drown down Eve, which she's jelly about. And then she was talking to herself, and she's beating herself about talking about Eve. I know. This is weird, and it gives me goosebumps. So we need to realize what's happening here.
Florence was a warm, kind person. But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story wasn't there.
Her story. It's the name of the game.
I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Alright. Florence, you said?
Florence was a warm, kind person.
Florence. Alright. This is how I write diary, right?
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
Alright, so she admitted... Oh shit! What? What? That was creepy as fuck. What? Why music started to... Oh shit, I get goosebumps. Alright. I'm pretty good. I had fun with my cousin today. He was like in third day with me, and we had a good brunch, and yeah, and now I'm playing for all day long almost. Yeah, I need to work more tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I won't have a stream because we would have a guest, because it's holiday. It's called Shavuot tomorrow, so like a lot of cheese, like a dairy-based meal. So let's continue, because I think we got something here. It's kind of creepy. We saw ourselves in the freaking thing. Alright, so it's saying body. I need this one because this is the latest one.
Can you imagine? I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen. As it was so many boys, men. My body refused. I think my period stopped because hers had. I was pretty ill. I mean, how could we stay the same now? I felt like Hannah had really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths. We had become different.
Why is he talking as if to... What the hell, dude? Oh, wait. 2000... This is... What is this date? 2017.
The bruise. I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes.
Do you have any idea
I don't
what
know
to
if
do?
there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policeman. I found the body.
This is way too early for my... Alright, so this is a good lead. This is some good lead. This date. So let's see. Hannah fucked it up. Hannah. Body watch. Alibi. Only one? Let's say alibi watch. Wait. Alright, seller. Trying to find something from the later dates. Let's say who she said she was with Eve, or
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently.
with whom?
The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up.
Who's
We
we?
wiped up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him back.
Let's fucking search the baby. Too much baby. Baby. Our baby. Okay.
That's all that matters, really. The baby.
Yeah.
Simon's dead. But the baby, that's how he will live on. Our baby.
What? Dude, this is just creepy. Alright.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time with the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
Alright, so... Oh, no. This is Simon's and freaking... Simon's and Hannah's baby. Wait. Let's search for Hannah.
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse.
Wait, who's Hannah?
She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place. Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
What? What is it? Blood pressure?
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
What? What's that? Alright. What's up, Gissin? So, this game is a detective game that you need to find out what's happening here, basically. The game started when this was murdered. What? Alright, this was typed. And you need to find murder of Simon or something. You need to find the story, her story. Probably what led up to this and what happened in the end. And yeah, it's a polygraph. All right, I was sure it's a blood pressure, but yeah, the finger thingies should have gave it away. And yeah, so I searched the terms, and the terms that I'm searching is the transcript. Like if she said baby, well, only when she said a baby would show up, but only the first 5 entries. There's 17, but 5. And yeah, I need to find it. So she admitted something about the body and they hid it, and the baby is what matters. I don't know what's her name. What is her name? My name. Oh, she said.
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith.
My name.
Oh, shit.
I said my name. So I need to capitalize. What? Yeah, the lady's name. Alright, so what am I gonna search in order to proceed? Let's say yeah. But she's saying oh shit like she isn't. Like she messed it up. Do you have any ideas, guys? And Geek, Miko, Dream Creeper, Gissin, what should I search to proceed? I already searched for Murder Simon, Puffies, Itamar Miko. Oh, can I research it? Oh, alright. Yeah, probably. Let's see. By the way, I don't know how to win this game. Like, it didn't give me like a purpose. I did it. No, I did it. It's still like giving it away. It won't work. Yeah, that's good.
No. The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It was like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I'd met in clubs. parks and alleyways. I was 17. It felt like I was being punished. But it was Hannah who had betrayed us. I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
Yeah, her name is Hannah. But I don't know why she's talking about Hannah like third person.
It just became our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things. And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation. It was exhaustive.
Oh, sorry.
It was exhaustive. We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. And we would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
Alright, so I think she's some kind of schizophrenia or something, and she's matching the versions of her mind with a diary. Simon Who's got murdered.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder.
This
What
is
can I
how
do
it.
to help?
This is how it started the game.
Yeah, that's me. But February, and that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
You get it? This is July. We're interviewing her since middle of June or something, and she's starting to be very weird at 3rd of July. Let's see. I'm gonna search for I searched Jerry.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point, and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day, and I left. Walked out and across the street.
What? I suspect she killed her mother, but... Wait. Alright. Maybe. Let's see.
on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road. I walked up to the house, I knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. He wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly into the living room. Nothing. I walked upstairs to the bedroom. He wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. Then I had a shower. Whilst I was in the shower, the phone rang. I think it was Eric, his boss. I didn't answer it. Then I came out and I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, but I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. I spoke to him. Then I called Simon's parents. And then I decided to come and see you. That enough?
What? "18 entries. I want to get the latest as I can. She assumed, and then she answered the second time. Eric is the is his boss. Don't let me. Tomorrow will come to visit. No, go to sleep and well, a lot of games. Alright. So, if you're going to sleep, if I got it right, have a good night, have a good sleep tight, man. And yeah, I want to see you more, dude. I miss your ass. Really. Please come back. Maybe search Eric. Yeah, Eric gives it too many entries. And to be more specific, one told me to. What am I doing wrong? Like robbery, alright. E.g., yes, I was there. Alright, so what am I doing wrong? I don't think stabbed. I don't think they will find anything. Yeah. By the way, his work, Simon's work, is mirrors and glasses and artistic stuff, and his hobbies is playing games. And sweet dreams, mate. Yeah, I'm kind of tired, but I'm gonna go to sleep. Maybe when I finish this game or something, or in 1 hour. I'll try to finish it. Eric. That's it. Alright. No, I can't. Maybe
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous, didn't want to share. Even the first date, we went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went, kept changing places in the toilet. We only had the one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We didn't want another Carl on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn, and
Ouija board?
She slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
Yeah. I think Carl is a baby.
Differences?
I think Carl is a
She's
baby.
better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything. She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him. It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses. After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity.
What?
It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze. We used a hairbrush.
Oh no.
After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
I don't really want to because there's no point getting on Discord. Or do you have anything specific? Seduced. Oh, I need to watch all the movies?
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty. I was driving badly. And I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant, he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
Alright, Carl, I can't find anything about Carl.
Family. So, Carl fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there, and then Simon.
What? Why is she ending anything, all this stuff before when she's in Simon?
I was 15. Carl was older, 17, I think. I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once. It's stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know? Family. Was he my first? No need to be so coy. No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl. He was a local boy in a band. He was a bit of a shit, but he was sexy. We were 15.
Alright. So 15, she lost her virginity to Carl. Ouija, yeah, I wanted to point it out also. What the fuck was that pull? Look. The fuck?
Beautiful people died, we always felt like it was a sign. You remember Princess Grace? Grace Kelly? She died in a car crash the year before we met Simon. We used a Ouija board to speak to her, and that gave us the power to find him. That's what we thought then. That people who died tragically leave some kind of magic behind. We used to share dreams. We used to wake up and write them down in our diaries immediately and compare them.
Alright, so by the way, I see in the really read me no, where is that? Rubbish bin, hack info. It says Grace Hack, and this is the queen? Like what Princess Grace? What the fuck is that? Cracks with Grace. No. No, it doesn't find there is. We already viewed that. Let's see that.
No, he doesn't keep diary. That's my thing.
I don't know, Princess Diana. She said Princess Grace.
As long as I can remember, since I was a girl, it helps make sense of my day. And when you're forced to put something into words, it just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
Alright. Grace Kelly. Diana in the image. Diana. Sorry. Princess Diana didn't look like that. Alright, let's see.
Mum and Dad had never had any reason to notice. They were always busy. If Hannah was eating a lot, they didn't mind, and she didn't put on any weight. That girl has a healthy appetite. If they heard us talking in the attic, they just thought it was Hannah playing one of her games, and that Eve was our imaginary friend. Once, she was already up and dressed and ready to go to school, and I snuck down for a piss. Mum saw me in my underwear and she went mad. Get dressed this instant! So I ducked into our bedroom and seconds later out came Hannah, dressed and ready. Mum was amazed.
Okay, something is not right here. There is something. There are two people, two Hannahs. Oh, so Hannah is her, or Eve. There are two different gals here. There are two different. Maybe they look the same. I think that the girls, there are different girls that look the same. One Eve and one Hannah. Shit. Wait, what?
Twins? Really? Are you really asking me that question? Are you out of your mind? Twins? Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
What? Yeah, I know. I already looked at Eve. She tried to drown her in the sea. She said she just pushed her head into the sea and then they made up and everything was cool. It was weird.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
Alright. Let's look at that, look at that. This is the weirdest one. Alright, this is the weirdest of them all. It gave me the creeps. You realize yourself what happened here. I won't tell you.
What are you doing talking about Eve? Poor Simon.
This gave me the creeps earlier. All right, let's. Yeah, I had the same idea that this is the Morse, but to whom? Like, who's she sending Morse code? Do you want to try? Let's write Morse code. Morse code translator. Wait, how do I? How do I input the Morse code? Or wait, let's see that out.
I'm talking about you.
All right. Wait, I don't know what's long and what's short. I know. Okay, that's one. I think. Da da da. It's like maybe C. Wait. Are you with the dictionary? I tried to search Morse. There's nothing for Morse. Alright. Alright. Wait. I said if. Here.
What are you doing? I'm talking about you.
Ta. I don't know, maybe long? I don't know. You try to figure this out. What?
Is that camera recording?
This is alright. What was that sound? It heard like AOL. What the hell? What's that? I don't know. Alright. This is the first time they...
Is that camera recording?
Yeah.
Just the one sugar. Thanks. Is that camera recording?
And it sounds like there's no juice in it. Yeah. Then maybe you try to figure this out. Do you want it again? Eve. I'll give you one more time. It just gives me the creeps every time I hear Morse in any way.
What are you doing? I'm talking about you. Silverleaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Fuck what? Ooh, damn.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight.
No, I didn't search for
It
Diana.
wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror. She was me. Yes. The first time we saw each other, it was strange.
Opa.
We both realised at the same moment, I think. We must have seen each other before, but there was this instant when we first realised it wasn't a reflection. The reflection was staring back. I think I was 5. It was my birthday. My reflection was wearing a party hat and waving. I knew what party hats were from books. And it suddenly occurred to me, today must be my birthday. I waved back and we just spent ages waving at each other and copying each other's movements.
What the fuck? So, Simon was making mirrors. And she's obsessed with mirrors. Fucking, you can't see my goosebumps, but I got shit on of them. Fuck.
Mother wanted me to grow my hair long, but I kept cutting it myself. I wanted to look like my reflection. She always had short hair when she was little. Mother would hide the scissors, but I would find a way. Cut it with a bread knife, something like that. My reflection would always leave her house and go on adventures, but I never could. Mother taught me at home, and I had books and TV. Oh, TV was magical, but it was only on when it wanted to be, so I spent a lot of time reading books.
Alright, there's something that when one left side is leading up, right side is leading up, and police sirens is leading the face.
I wanted to see my reflection. I thought that if I touched her, something would happen. We would become one. One girl. The fairy tale was over, the witch was dead, and I'd be restored to my rightful place.
The fuck?
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise.
I know.
When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull out Hannah's to match. Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night, she had to do the same to me. But she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days. She snapped frozen peas up for me from the kitchen. So much of our bodies was synchronised anyway. We started our period on the same day. All our childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
Wow, I'll search for the witch later. Alright, I think her imaginary friend is like just a reflection in a mirror.
We were obsessed with fairy tales. Not just the pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real, bizarre and violent. Felt like life. We had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny plates. At the front of the book was an index of illustrations. We read that more than the actual stories. We'd read aloud the captions and flip between the pictures. There was something intimate about peeling back the tracing paper and dressing the pictures. Rapunzel's hair was cut. The eagle plucks out his heart. The princess pricks her finger.
Jesus, dude.
Mum and Dad never knew what was going on and got so good at it. We were so in sync that we'd use each other to cheat. If one of us had a hangover, the other one would go to school. Whoever was best at a subject would sit the exam. There were lots of differences between us.
Yeah, and she does this
Some
cut a
things,
lot.
One is better than the other.
Hair cutting and stuff. Alright. Let's search for a cut.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though.
It's Simon's.
He takes them off with the camera. But
Simon.
he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not book so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
Alright. That was a photo of Simon's, if I'm not mistaken. So Simon has
His
a
body
tattoo here.
didn't look real.
Oh shit.
His throat. It looked like his throat had been cut. And I didn't see his glasses. There's these thick glasses.
I wanted to search for glasses after that previous one.
It doesn't always work.
Why is she playing with her finger at the end?
It doesn't always work.
Since when?
There's these.
Since when is she started playing?
It looked like his throat had been cut. And I didn't see his glasses. There's these thick glasses.
Yeah. She's playing with the wedding ring. When she's talking about these glasses.
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. So she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind, but she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
The fuck? Happy ending? I got achievement, it's a happy ending. Alright. Yeah.
Fairy tales. Stories about lost princesses, evil witches, magical mirrors and lost children. So you see, even before I knew the truth, I'd found it in those stories.
Alright. She knows.
Fairy tales. So you see, even before I knew the truth, I'd found it in those stories.
She knows she's fucked up.
Yeah. They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something. The neighbour called me, I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead in their bed.
What? What?
They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something. The neighbour called me, I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead in their bed. And they'd been there for days. No one had noticed. Just awful. It was so soon after my miscarriage. The worst year of my life. I'd been so happy to get married, and after that it was just like, fuck.
Yeah. I already searched for the truth. I'm not sure. The real McCreeper, are you here, mate? Who's here in the stream? I don't know, Miko or Real McCreeper or someone. Do you have any ideas for that? Are you watching? Oh yeah. Alright. Maybe.
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while.
Confuzzled.
The present was a mirror. A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
Okay, I think it's a key clip here. There's a present. Alright. Maybe she stole her present? I don't know.
Let me see. Yes. I drove in here because I remember well I went over the river. And then there was a church. There. Yeah. And I probably parked. Well, I remember seeing a street sign called Princess Street. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it must be this one. There. Yeah, we were 17. It was a nice wedding, people said. Simon looked very handsome in the photos. His parents paid for everything, but he's an only child, so it was important to them. It was what they called a shotgun wedding, but if you looked at the photos, you couldn't tell.
What's a shotgun
The
wedding?
dress was beautiful.
Like
It
a
looked like
wedding
Princess
that
Diana's.
just...
The training wasn't quite as long though.
Wait.
The dress was beautiful. It looked like Princess Diana's. The training wasn't quite as long though. There's a great photo of the bridesmaid helping to carry it out of the car.
No, Diana. Ha, psych. Alright.
Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
Fuck you.
My name is Hannah. H-A-N-N-A-H. It's a palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though, it's not quite symmetrical, but well, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith.
What the fuck did you just say?
Hannah. H-A-N-N-A-H.
It looked
It's a palindrome.
palindrome.
It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though, it's not quite symmetrical, but well, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith, I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Palindrome. 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 I'm searching this for Google. Palindrome. Palindrome is when you just revert it, it works the same. Alright, but the mirror thing got me.
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the Glaziers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
What the fuck are you singing? But are you having fun during Creeper, at least? Let's see, palindrome. Pal. How do you say palindrome? Palindrome. What? Really? Oh, whoa. 1 minute with palindrome at the end. This is the latest tape there is. And this is the most of this weird stuff in 3rd of July 94. This is like a year and a day after my sister's birthday.
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was.
Wait.
I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from letter 2. Told me it was a palindrome, like that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
Alright. It is also palindrome, yeah. But it doesn't work in the mirror as well.
We loved our cat, Domino. He had this little bell around his neck to stop him from killing birds in the garden. And we used to write each other notes and put them in the bell, and we could send them to each other. Mum found some of the notes once, and she thought I was just writing to myself because our handwriting was identical. And we had our own words for things, so she didn't quite understand them anyway. Yeah, I had to let myself in. The door locks if it swings too. About 8 years back, It was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup.
Girl, you need to chill the fuck down. Yo, Miko! Can you see what her tattoo says? Probably Hannah or something. How do I write tattoo? Oh, double O. Shit, sorry about that.
Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a snake.
Eve. So she's Eve. Alright, I got achievement expressing my individuality. Shit.
So I moved out. Got a small bed set. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings, so I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist. We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
Alright. Miko, yeah, I don't know if patient... I'm like more curious about this game. I don't know what's the mission here. Like, what's the target? What am I supposed to do? But, yeah. I told you it's Eve, you fucker. Oh, I told you it's Eve, fucker. So she is both Eve and Hannah, and it's 2 palindrome names. Mind blown. You said she drowned. She tried to drown Eve, but and then she said, but that was for a split second. Like, we made up afterwards.
They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too. They said it was the mushrooms. It was hard to believe. Death caps. They have a skirt around the cap. My dad taught me that. But, I mean, the police had no reason to think it was suspicious. They lived alone. And no one had any reason to hurt them. It lasted about 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird, in a way it hadn't been before.
Whoa. Alright. Wait, so... Who is
it lasted
she?
About 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon.
Alright, so... Simon probably shed a new light over Hannah, which is the real hair, and Eve is the twisted personality. I know, I'll show you the drowned one. You just say she's a fucking psycho. Yeah, I said psychopath. Wait, can I find it? How do I find psychopath? Psychopath, Jesus.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once and I held Eve's head underwater. There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach and I held her head under and I kept it out. And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up afterwards. It was a love-hate relationship.
You tell me. By the way, this description is what I had to find like stuff faster. She doesn't have. She have a sleeves here. We can find the tattoo. One thing about the dead people, she found one of them. She found all of her surrounding dead. Her father is dead. Her mother slipped down the stairs. Simon, she found him dead. Wait.
Look, on his clothes, that would make sense. He made it. By hand. And he brushes the silver onto the glass. It's not how they make mirrors these days. And he made the mirror and he gave it to me. It's not how they make mirrors these days.
This is Hannah.
By hand. Look, on his clothes, that would make sense. He made it. By hand. And he brushes the silver onto the glass. It's not how. Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
What did you say? She doesn't have a tattoo. Oh, so who died with her father's stepmom? Alright, this is a creepy song if you want.
You want me to play something?
The two sisters came walking by the sea. Oh, the wind and the rain. The eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. See, they both had a love for the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain. But he only cared for the youngest one. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Oh, the eldest envied her sister fair. Oh, the wind and the rain. With a pretty little face and a long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So she pushed her in and held her down. Oh, the wind and the rain. Watched her as she slowly drowned. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Oh, she floated up and she floated down. Oh, the wind and the rain. Floated till a ship came by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
Alright, so I've watched it like about the 10th clip I found, and this like seems a lot logical and reasonable why she sang it. But this is looks obvious right now. Kill. Oh, there's kill? Wow. I didn't mean to
What did
find.
your wife do? She didn't kill you. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair? Well, I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there. I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me. I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him. I mean, what if they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time. I mean, why would anyone who knew Simon want to kill him? I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from.
Did they watch it already?
Or where the dollhouse came from. I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. And they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all. Passports, diaries, and gave them all really elaborate stories. Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
What's a moth? What did I miss? Moth. Oh, alright, moth. I don't know. I know that Simon have blonde, dark hair. Yeah, this one out.
No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
Well, there's a new girl in town called Helen, which is almost polymorphic, polygraph, polydrum, how did we call it? Palindrome. Alright, Helen. Oh, there's no Helen. Alright, better with that. Let's finish the story by saying
Yes. I speak with Eleanor at least once a day.
Eleanor.
Not that there's anything much to say. It's more just...
Oh shit! She, oh my god. I was like, I was so focused. I got scared. Oh my god, I was too focused.
Yes. I speak with Eleanor at least once a day. It's more just...
I'm trying to figure out if she pushed herself to do that, to change topic. Oh, it just felt, but it looks like she did it on purpose. Because her hand lowers, and she didn't just, oh, whoa! Oh, this is the.
No, I'm okay.
And it was so loud. My headphones are so loud. And I got achievement spilled coffee.
Can I leave? Are
Whoa.
you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
Oh shit! What? Alright. I'll tell you why my mind got blown. Because this is the first tape I see which is from 2nd of July. Now, I've been to the entire tapes almost, and this is the first one to see from the 2nd of July. And she's like so stressed out here. She's also so stressed out when she got all the tattoos. Like, this is the Eve one, the Eve's one, I think, in my mind. And in the 3rd of July, she's not even stressed out a bit. Look at it.
Yes. I speak with Eleanor at
This
least
is,
once a day.
oh no, this is 1st of July. This is the 2nd of July.
Can I leave?
What's that? That's after she...
Are you arresting me? No. Fuck off. Open this door.
Hmm. Oh. That's a good thinking, mate, about the coffees. I was thinking, like, you know, usually 2 coffees, one for the detective and one for her, but... Sugar. Wait, what did I just search for right now? Fuck.
A cup of tea would be good, thanks. Just 1 sugar. A cup of tea would be good, thanks. Just 1 sugar.
She's drinking tea. Is that Eve?
Black no sugar. Thanks.
I think Helen likes tea and Eve likes... No, Eve likes tea and Helen likes coffee.
Could I have a cup of tea? Okay. I parked up in the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer.
Hannah,
I
sorry.
took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door.
What? No tattoo where? Here?
Could I have a cup of tea?
Alright, Hannah, sorry. Hannah likes tea. Eve likes coffee. You're right. Then there are 2. No, you can't sit.
Could I have a cup of tea?
It's supposed to be right here.
Okay. Down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle, it was cold. I looked quickly in the living room, nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The
No,
phone
I
rang
watched
whilst
it
I was in
already.
Maybe a fresh cup of tea?
Alright, this is right before she's like saying, why did you talk about Eve? Why did you talk about Eve? This is 3:52:41. Bitch! That bitch! And then the detective went out. And that bitch, though. Alright, so 154. Wait. T, I said. 154A. Wait, what? Alright, so this 52 and that was 54 or 53. Alright, so she tried to get him out of the room. I don't know why, though.
Okay. Knocked on the door.
Alright.
No answer.
Did I miss this one? Never mind. Hannah. Wow, this is hard, bro. Do you have any idea? Wait, just censoring some text. Alright. Miko, do you have any idea? Wait. Shh. What?
He's married couple stuff. A stupid argument, nothing specific. No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to.
Please, you said? After I watched those, any.
Good. Happy. I mean, ups and downs like any couple, I guess, but we've been married for over 10 years.
Who's been married for over 10 years?
So, our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage.
Wow, someone had a fucking digestion problem right there. Listen
So,
up to the end.
Our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage.
Or. Alright, please.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing.
I saw this.
And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
Yeah, that was one of my first clips I ever seen because she said murder. Could you fucking...
The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since.
Since what? Since what?
Yes. I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play up there and make up our own stories.
Yeah, probably she got his, yeah. Maybe he said another.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, a dollhouse in the attic, old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there. She's crying, I guess. She's sad because she thought she saw her husband with another woman. But it's okay, because she finds out it wasn't her husband, it was his brother. And so it's fine.
What?
No, Simon wasn't seeing another woman.
Fresh. What?
I hoover, I dust every week. Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week. But every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day. Ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
Alright, so, she thinks Simon has a brother. Probably Eve is the reflection. No, but realize Eve is a real girl. Like, she's real. There's one with the tattoo and one without the tattoo.
Yes, it was a cremation for the best. We both wore black and had veils, so it was easy. And after the funeral, everyone came back to the house. Hannah served up sandwiches, and I stayed out of sight. Simon never cheated on me. He was devoted to me, and I was devoted to him. Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other. Life isn't a fairy tale. You do what you can.
What the fuck?
Sure, I think. I do all the bills and paperwork and handle all the money stuff, so it should be easy for me to find. Do you want them dropped off to you?
We know the tattoo, of course the tattoo isn't real, but for the sake of the game, it is real. I think for the sake of the game, it is real. How do I type Excel?
Okay, I'll try my best to remember. No, he was as shy as me. I asked a friend to ask him out for me. We had our first date at the Odeon in North End. We went to see Risky Business. I had on my one best dress. Simon paid. He bought me a Whisper, and I was worried about getting chocolate on my teeth.
What you saying, Miko? Blank is just because I didn't feel anything to tag it up. Oh shit, I got a good way to rake the game up. Fuck. I can cheat the game. If I just delete the blank from all the clips and I search for blank, it will find all of them. It's a cheat. But I don't know if I want to cheat, because I just need to delete all the blanks and then I get them one by one. Do I want to do that? Like, I'll get them in the right order also. Shit, dude. Do I want to do that? Alright, blank. See? One less.
He was wearing a shirt. It's a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch.
You're a
It's a
detective.
really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric. He had his coat.
What did he get from the bus?
That was a gift.
Watch.
He
Right,
had his
this.
coat. A long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Alright, she said she had a touch for the watch. Which is weird.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't heard anything either. No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
What happened there?
No.
Jeez, dude. That's a lot to fill up.
I lied.
Rock what?
We got married when I was 17. Childhood sweethearts. Something like that. Are you married, detective? Suicide? No. I mean, he would never do anything like that. He is not the kind of person to do anything like that. I mean, to hurt himself? No. No. Not drugs. I mean, he drinks, but never very much. He goes to the pub and has one or two. Sometimes we go together. He drinks wine with food, but no, he doesn't have any kind of drinking problem. Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back. No. I'm not sure what strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd.
This is
He's
the
busy at work,
earliest
but
recording.
nothing too stressful.
Shit. It will take forever like that. Not really forever, but...
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would help. Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there. He has a wallet, a huge, silly thing, leather, real leather, I think. He packs it full of stuff, business cards, receipts, lottery tickets. He always carries it in his back pocket. I think that's why he's got a bad back. He sets the discs. I haven't seen it, so he must have it on him. He always takes it out of his back pocket before, when he comes in, if he's in the house.
Alright, that's the next day.
I haven't been into work. I guess I've just been waiting to hear from you, hear from my husband.
She's the real one because she really worries. She's Eve, and Eve is with Simon. Hannah doesn't give a shit. She's like, alright, what's the matter? I think Hannah killed Eve, and they need to work it out together because she destroyed their. Oh, I see. Because she doesn't have the tattoo.
Bruce. Oh yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen.
Wait, what?
The chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with my face. It hurt like hell.
What? Alright, I'll tell you why my mind is blown. Because she's holding her left side, our right, and he said, oh, the bruise. And what? Chit chat. So how is it going back there? You done? Oh, I can't type. How do I type? What? What? Am I done? I could only write yes. What? Good. So you think you understand why your mother did what she did? I can either write yes or no. I'm not her son. I'm the baby. I'm the baby. I think I'm a girl. But I'm not her son, I'm her girl, like her daughter. But what? Do I write yes or no? You think you understand why your mother did what she did? Why did I write yes? Shit. I'll write no. I think. What do you think? Miko? Maybe I can close it and continue on if you guys want. That's understandable, Sarah. You can always come back again. I'll be outside. Log off and meet me over the road. Alright, I can log off, but I won't. Can you fuck off from here? Thank you. So, do you wish that I go on or log off? Alright, and I'll tell you about the bruise. What? Wait, what? Why so many things comes out with a bruise?
Bruise? Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen and the chair slipped and I kind of hit
Alright, that's one.
the bruise.
You see?
I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes. I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policeman. I found the body.
This is 2 days afterwards.
This was about 9.
This is
I
the
went round
final
and
tape.
She was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry, the kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off. Eventually we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Alright. So, blank. Yeah, she has a wig. What? What do you mean? She has a wig, blonde wig? I don't think.
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them. Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Which sister? Wait, what?
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the Glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
This is so like rubbish, she's saying there.
Yes. We left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
So I think this is alright, this is what this is my progress. Alright? So I've been cleaning it out right now. Eve has a blonde wig. She drowned her and she said that she was blonde. In the song, dude. I'm not sure she's blonde.
Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that. Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that. Yeah, I guess. I'm quite a private person and I didn't want to get into the detail of the argument. It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
One of them really liked the present and one of them didn't like the shit of it.
When you've been married for 10 years,
Yeah.
stuff accumulates. We could argue about anything. But he's so nice. That doesn't help. He tries to smooth things over and that just makes it worse. We're both passive aggressive, so we never normally argue directly about anything. What about us?
What?
I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the Glaziers. Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything, though I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
Alright.
I got pregnant. Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room. And they decided we should get married. I guess you could call it that, but we were both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding. We had our first dance to Come Back and Stay. I'm not sure if that's a good wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it. I mean, it was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before. It was probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment. Just the two of us.
Alright. I'm being quiet right now because we're just hearing the story now.
No. I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months. We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after. Then my parents died. It was the worst year of my life. The miscarriage and then my parents. At the time they said it was poison, food poisoning. I mean, I felt so guilty. If I'd still been at home, maybe I could have done something. I didn't. I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us. There's always been pressure.
What did she say?
It's never just been the two of us. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us. There's always been pressure.
Wow, this was the longest silence and ending ever.
Just been the
Listen
two of
to
us.
that,
There's
it gives
always
me
been
goosebumps.
pressure.
Shit, dude. I'm afraid she's gonna jump out of the screen.
I mean, I don't know. Something must have happened to him on his way home. He could be hurt. I mean, why hasn't he phoned? I don't know. Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I guess the Rock. We've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
I've got an achievement, Detective Sergeant. Probably because I found half of the information already.
Fine. I've never had my fingerprints taken before. I once put my hand on the oven.
Have a look. She have a ring and often not.
Okay.
Now she has a ring.
I've given blood before. Do you need to take that for your records? Okay.
Alright, this is other day.
No, it's okay. The other detective has just gone to get me one.
Alright. This is about the coffee they're talking about, and she has a ring.
No, it's okay. The other detective.
Alright, this is Hannah. Then.
It's fine to me. As long as it's black and strong, I'm good.
I said Hannah likes tea or coffee.
Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The blood. It's probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me. It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed and that's when I called the police. whole thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen, you can probably check that. We never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours. I wasn't in the house. I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. After the argument, after Simon left, I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away. So I took the car.
Yeah, probably what you said, Gisin. And about the ring, yeah, I'm trying to watch out for the ring from now on. And what do you mean back? Oh, you got back.
So I got in the car and I drove. I just kept driving north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
What did he send? Yeah, what about the ring? I know, they put it like on the left hand, on this finger, if I'm not mistaken. But why did he send me it? She got it right.
I left the next day, Saturday. I slept for a few hours in the car. And when I woke up, I came straight back. Simon wasn't returning my calls and I wanted to try and make up. I got back to the house and Simon wasn't there. And I... Is there a bin?
Alright, this is definitely Anna.
Yes, I'm fine. I won't be sick again. This happens some days. I'm pregnant.
What?
It's morning sickness.
Wait, what?
No. Well, yes. He found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant. Yes. It was a shock to him. I mean, we never thought it was possible. I don't know what he... I mean, I hadn't decided whether to keep the baby. I wasn't really ready to talk to him about it. It was late, early Saturday morning.
Wait, what is it?
Yeah. I pulled over and slept in the car. This was just by the side of the road. I was exhausted.
I think the chit chat thing just popped up because I'm playing for like 3 hours. So I probably, no, 2 hours, 2.5 hours I played. So he asked me if I figure it out, and this is not based on what I watched.
I think when I drove back it was about 8 or something. And I got back to the house about 3.
Do you want me to just end it? Listen, do you want me to just sign out and try to see what's happened? Because we got some way to go. We almost covered the entire ending tapes. Do you think we should just finish it up? It's probably gonna take me half an hour or hour. I don't know. What do you guys think?
When you suspect someone of murdering their husband. Okay. So you want to eliminate me as a suspect? It's okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories. Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window. She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out. Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it.
Alright, so I'm gonna end this.
Oh, and you have these in colour? Yes. Like a story. A beginning, a middle, and an end.
Alright. Let's see what's up. Alright, ready guys. Let's see what happens. Probably just shut off the game. What? What? That was stupid. Alright, I can continue. From the same place, yeah. Fuck. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm gonna just continue searching or go for YouTube and just search what happened in her story. What do you suggest? Her story explained in 10 minutes. What do you wish? Listen, Miko, the real McCreeper. Alright, let's go to YouTube. Gieson, are you up for it? Miko? Meanwhile, I'm gonna play this game, Mirror Tiles. Wait. Alright, I just don't want to spend any time more. And then I realize I don't understand the story. Then I'll just watch a YouTube. Wait a minute, let me pop it up for you so you guys see. Oh, you can see my, yeah, fuck. My desktop. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright, let's try to do it like that. Wait, Skype, right? Display capture, this one. What? What the fuck? Alright. I'll do it like that, if you don't mind. Sorry about that, because it's not the same size of the screen. Let's see, this one. Wait, put it right here so I can see what she's saying. Do not watch it. Wait, what? This video contains information about video clip will spoil the entirety of her story. Do not watch it until the end. Do not watch it until you have finished the game. Alright.
Her Story is a fascinating game about piecing together the story of Hannah Smith as she gives interview testimony on 7 different...
Wait, this is Mark Brown. Sorry about that. Sorry. Mark Brown. Tell me just if it's the same guy or I'm just racist against British people.
In the first Legend of Zelda game, Nintendo introduced us
it's the same dude.
different occasions. As you pull clips from a computerized filing system by searching for words spoken in that video, you'll unravel the truth and understand what happened and why. But the game is open-ended and, in a way, open to interpretation. There's no quiz at the end, no video clip that explains everything, no final cutscene, so you're left to puzzle out exactly what happened on your lonesome. If the game left you confused, let us explain what happened. And as we said at the top, this will spoil the game, so this is your last warning to leave the video before you ruin this brilliant indie game for yourself. Okay, go on? Good. Right. Hannah Smith killed her husband, Simon Smith. That much, I think anyone could have predicted. What you were probably surprised to learn is that you're not just watching Hannah give testimony, but also a woman who looks exactly like her, called Eve.
We got it.
We think that on June 18th, Eve is being interviewed, but pretending to be Hannah. Then on June 25th, it's Hannah, and on June 27th, Eve is back, again pretending to be Hannah. We think this because we will later learn that Hannah receives a bruise on her face in a fight before any of the interviews take place, but she only has it during the second interview. In the third, it's gone, and Eve touches the wrong side of her face.
I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes.
The woman in the third clip also has morning sickness, and we'll soon find out that Eve is the one who is pregnant. On the 30th of June, Hannah is back. We know this because she has no tattoo on her arm, like Eve does in the next session on July 1st. It's hard to tell who is there for the short interview that takes place on July 2nd, but on July 3rd, it's definitely Eve. She fails a lie detector test about her name.
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. My name? That was the only question I failed. The lie detector works.
And then fesses up. This interview with Eve in the white shirt is the source of most of the truth about her story. Though I guess the caveat is that we don't get Hannah's side of the story on any of this, so we just have to trust what Eve is saying. With that being
We got the most of it.
said, let's go through everything from the girl's birth to this testimony in a whirlwind tour of Hannah and Eve's life. This is her story. First of all, the girls are indeed twins.
When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead.
But a midwife called Florence split them up, took Eve in and raised her as her own daughter.
Oh.
Eventually, Hannah and Eve meet.
I didn't realize that.
We've seen each other before, but there was this instant when we first realised it wasn't a reflection. The reflection was staring back.
But when Florence dies, Eve goes to Hannah's house and lives in Hannah's attic. Throughout their childhood and teenage years, the two girls would swap places. They embrace each other's unique strengths and keep a diary to stay on the same page.
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull our Hannah's to match.
They also shared boys, but when Hannah meets Simon, she decides she won't share this man with her twin sister.
Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed.
And things get especially complicated when Hannah gets pregnant and moves out of her family house and into Simon's. Eve tries, but she can't get pregnant to match, and she's stuck in the attic of Hannah's parents' house. But then Hannah loses the baby, and doctors say this made her infertile.
I was infertile. Thought I was. They told me I was infertile after the miscarriage because of complications.
That same year in 1984, Hannah's parents die, and Simon and Hannah move into the parents' home. But Eve moves out.
Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings.
Then one day, she meets Simon at a show.
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness.
They sleep together and Eve gets pregnant, but she doesn't tell Simon or Hannah.
I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us. I didn't tell him.
On the twins' birthday, the day of the murder, Eve tells Hannah about her baby.
I told her because I thought she would be happy for us both.
But she lies about the father.
I told her it was one of my boyfriends, someone I had met in the bar.
When Simon comes home that day, he gives Hannah a unique mirror as a birthday present.
He made it himself. It's a special one-off. He made it. He decorated it. That's his thing.
Hannah then finally tells Simon about Eve and Eve's pregnancy and says she wants to help her twin sister.
Afterwards, she told Simon about me, told him I was pregnant. She wanted me to move in with them, this sister he didn't know she had.
But
She knew that instant. The look on his face.
so she kicks him out. Hannah
Alright, so we missed that clip. We missed that clip, definitely.
calls up Eve and they fight.
We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit
This
her
we got
back, left a bruise.
on her back.
I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off. Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Eve goes to Glasgow in her car.
I was driving badly, and I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. He made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at.
Which makes her say,
That should eliminate me as a suspect. If I was in Glasgow, can't be in two places at once.
more on that in a moment. Back home, we get this.
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open.
Yikes. So Eve returns home and finds Simon dead.
I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room.
And Hannah is there, covered in blood. The two hide the body, and then the watch.
The watch. That was my touch.
Yeah.
They set the time to when Eve is in Glasgow to make the alibi stick. Eve, pretending to be Hannah, then goes to the police, saying Simon is missing. She returns a few days later and says she found the body.
I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body.
But things start to get a bit messy when the police find hairs from Eve's wig.
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else?
And then the police, like you do, suspect Hannah of being two people.
Twins? Really?
Finally, Eve confesses all, as you've seen in the clips above. Eve then asks for a lawyer.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
And then we get the final word on Hannah.
My sister is gone. And she's never coming back.
And that's the story, or at least that's what we hear from Eve. Maybe there's more to it. Perhaps Eve and Hannah aren't different after all, and this is just some maniacal plea to get out of jail. Or maybe Eve murdered Simon and is blaming Hannah. That much is up to you to decide. Let us know your theories in the comments below. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the game.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Shit. I don't know. It sounds pretty reliable what he said. Sounds like kinda what we got there. That's weird. So I don't know. That was a cool experience. This game was unusual, but no. It has some flaws there, but they tried to make it like Stanley Parable's controversial. like when you try to get unfinished story and you're trying to match all the puzzle pieces up, and you get to the forums and everyone get a conspiracy, just like Five Nights at Freddy's. Sorry about that. And no, but that was a fun game. It sucks you in easily. Like, you're just thrown into that world and you just get the word murdered and you're like, alright, no question asked, she did the murder. But then you realize there are two. And then things are starting to scramble up. And like, I felt bad that I didn't manage to finish the game. But you can't finish the game. Even though we were to watch the entire clips. All of them. Shit. I don't feel bad anymore. That's a good part. But I'm trying to think about, maybe this wasn't what happened, but what could happen. Why would they even say that? Even, and I don't know, even and Hannah exists. Like, why would they give in each other when they are not? Like, when Simon heard about it, they just killed him, but they're telling everything to the detective for no reason. But the good part is, guys, that we did manage to solve like 60% of the game, 70 even. We didn't get the details, but we got most of them. So that's a good part. Alright, so I'm sleepy as fuck. It's like 3:15 in the morning. Can you see my red eyes? Alright. I look drunk also. So yeah, I think I'm gonna say goodnight to everyone here. Thank you for hanging by. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great night.